My name is Janvi Doshi and today we are going to learn about matter and its properties. What is matter? Can you identify the images in this picture? The first one is that of a balloon, followed by an ink pot, stone, a water bottle, pen and a hot air balloon. The balloons are filled with gases. The ink pot and the water bottle is filled with liquid and pen and stone represent solid. These are the three states of matter, namely solid, liquid and gases. What is matter? Matter is something that occupies space, has mass and can be perceived by senses. So, if I have kept a stone on a table, the stone occupies the space on that table. The stone has some weight, so it's called mass, and it can be perceived by the senses. That is, we can see the stone, we can pick up the stone, we can touch it. So, this is what is matter. Now, let's come to the properties of matter. The first property of the matter is that of intermolecular force of attraction. In solids, the intermolecular force of attraction is very high. That is, the molecules are very tightly packed with each other. In liquid, the molecules are relatively less tightly packed and are free to move. So in liquid, the intermolecular force of attraction is high, but not as high as solid and not as less as gas. In gases, the molecule force of attraction is very less, and because of that, the gases are free to move here and there. The shape. Solids have a definite and a rigid shape. Liquids take up the shape of the container in which they are kept. Like you can see in the picture, the boy has a mug in his hand which is filled with the molecules of liquid, that is, the liquid is taking up the shape. Similarly with gases, we see that the gases also take up the shape of the container in which they are kept. Interconversion of matter. Change of state of matter from one state to another is called as interconversion of matter. That is from solid to liquid, liquid to gas, gas to solid, solid to gas, gas to liquid, and liquid to solid. Now this phenomenon occurs with either loss or gain of heat. So when I heat the solid, the molecular attraction between them reduces. And when it reduces, we can see that the particles become more free and more movable. That is, solid gets converted to liquid, and when you heat it further, it becomes more free. The similar thing happens when gases are cooled and liquids are formed. That is, the intermolecular force of attraction between the molecules increases, and because of that, the gases get converted to liquid. Change of state of matter from solid to liquid, liquid to gases. Over here, when solid is heated or when you keep an ice at room temperature, it starts to melt. So this phenomenon is called as melting. The point at which the solid starts melting into liquid is called as the melting point of that particular solid. The next one is boiling. When you heat a liquid, the intermolecular force of attraction of liquid further decreases and the particles are free to move. So conversion of liquid to gas is called as boiling, vaporization or evaporization. And the point at which the liquid starts to boil is called as the boiling point of that liquid. Solidification. Now this is a phenomenon that we rarely see in our lives, that is, the gas directly gets converted into solid. Solidification can be explained with the help of an experiment. When you take some iodine crystals in a petri dish and cover it with an inverted funnel plugged with a cotton plug, we see that when we heat those crystals, the gas directly gets converted into the solid forms. That is, we see the crystals on the lining of the funnel. The next here is freezing. When you keep an ice tray filled with water in your freezer, we see that the water in the tray directly gets converted to solid. Now this is because the intermolecular force of attraction increases in this case and the molecules come close to each other to form a solid. The point at which this happens is also called as the freezing point of that solid liquid. Liquefaction. You must have seen your mom cook in the kitchen. When the food is hot, she covers it with a lid. After some time, when you remove that lid, you see water droplets on that lid. This particular process of conversion of gas into liquid is called as liquefaction, and the point at which it happens is called as the liquefaction point. Now, this happens because the intermolecular force of attraction increases from gas to liquid, and because of that, the gas gets converted into liquid form. Now, sublimation. Solid gets converted directly to gas. You must have seen your parents putting camphor balls inside woolen clothes. But suddenly, after some point, when you open those bags to check your woolen clothes, you see that the camphor balls are no more. Where did these camphor balls go? These camphor balls directly got sublimated, that is, they got converted from solid to gaseous form. Here's an assignment. Join my Google Classroom. The class code is given below. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.